you don't like one, you may like the other. So, for example, if you don't like the B movie campiness of Winnie, you may like this because it's actually way more serious. We actually have an entirely different script, and that was the script that we started with. It was me and Matt Leslie. We'd written it together, and it was way more fantastical. It was set completely in Neverland, all this kind of stuff. It works as a great sequel, but I got cold feet about making it just because I felt like after our experience on Winnie the Pooh 2, we probably went too high. Like the rave massacre was very intense to the point where like Reese threw up on set. Like I'm not even joking. It
Oh
was so
wow.
difficult. So I kind of thought I don't think I can achieve this to the best abilities. So I'm gonna rethink this, and it could work as a sequel if I get the money that it needs. But I didn't want to kind of like just go too high and not be able to achieve something like to a good standard. So I kind of thought like what feels right for this movie. And as I say with the Poohniverse movies, every single entry will feel different. So if you don't like one, you may like the other. So for example, if you don't like campiness of Winnie, you may like this because it's actually way more serious. But yeah, I kind of love French cinema. So like Switchblade Romance, Inside, those type of films, they're like some of my favorite films. And an Australian true crime called Hounds of Love, they're like three of my favorite films. And because I come from an acting background before I started directing and writing, I've always been into like kind of characters and characters that aren't perfect and putting them in situations where you go, what would you do next? But then putting obstacles there and all that. So it kind of just it excited me. So that's kind of why I lent into this because I felt like I could direct the actors, I could get some good performances, and hopefully create a journey that you'd be on board with. So yeah.